Countdown clock is in for tonight's third race. A good-looking, compact field of 5. They're lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's return to Vance Cameron.
Louis the Great, Halmac Exclusive, Halmac Maximus, Braxton's Boy, Little Leroy. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and facing Halmac Maximus is the first one out. Second is Halmac Exclusive. Louis the Great will enter the turn third, dropping in fourth Little Leroy, and the trailer fifth. That is Braxton's Boy. Straight alignment, this compact field of 5. Early to the backstretch they go. That'll be Halmac Maximus and Canada's leading winning driver. Austin Shorey on the lead. Second along the inside is Halmac Exclusive. Then in mid-pack third, Louis the Great. Fourth, that's Little Leroy. Trailing fifth, Braxton's Boy. They're up their quarter in 29 seconds flat. Midway around the Fattic turn for the first time. No movement as they watch Halmac Maximus carve out the fractions. In the 2-hole, that is Halmac Exclusive. Louis the Great third. Then in fourth, Little Leroy. And Braxton's Boy, the trailer fifth. At the midway point, Halmac Maximus have them halfway home. Racing from second is Halmac Exclusive. Then in third, that's Louis the Great. The halves in 59 and 1 unstressful fractions here for a good group of horses with 3/8 of a mile left to go. Halmac Maximus in control. Halmac Exclusive, the 2-hole ride. Louis the Great will make the first move to the outside third. Following out fourth is Little Leroy. Braxton's Boy fifth. Racing on by the 3/4 now. And they're starting to pick him up. And they're starting to pull him down now. The 3/4 time in 1:29 and 2. Sorry has had his own way in here. And he's turning for home. Led by Halmac Maximus. Halmac Exclusive second. Little Leroy third. Louis the Great fourth. On the wire next. Going to be close on the end of it. Halmac Maximus hangs on. Halmac Exclusive second. Little Leroy will finish third. Halmac Maximus all the way. 157-2.
Here comes the slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's third race. And folks, a 5-horse field, when the favorite's on the front, you're not going to see a whole lot of movement as Halmac Maximus carves out fractions 29 the half in 59 and 1, down to 3/4 in 129 and 2. And here is the stretch drive. The two Halmacs, Halmac Maximus and Halmac Exclusive, going to battle to the wire. And Halmac Maximus going to get her done. 28-second flat closing quarter, 157 and 2 the mile. Third win of the season, 18th career. Austin Sorry adds to his Canada leading total here tonight with the win. Halmac Exclusive in there for second. Little Leroy is third. So it's 3-2-5 unofficially. In tonight's third race, we'll see Halmac Maximus and Austin Sorry in the Woodmere Standard Bridge Winner's Circle next.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a judge's inquiry now underway here in the third race involving the break on one Louis the Great at the 7/8. Now arriving at the Woodmere Standard Reds winner's circle from the third race, number 3, Halmac Maximus. Bay facing gelding 6 by Articulator. Off the American Ideal Dam, Scirocco Miley K. Owned by Great Story of Montague. Bred by Halmac Farms Limited of Brookfield. Trained by Tammy Collins. And the winningest driver in Canada is with us in Summerside tonight. That's Austin Sorey. And he put him on top at every call, winning in 157-2. Halmac Maximus in the third. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been a placing dealing with the judges' inquiry in the third race. 1 Louis the Great finished 4th and will be placed 5th for causing interference on numbers 4 and 5 while off stride.